If you're a parent and you object to your child being read Jack of Hearts about this kid's active sex life, well, this bill makes it harder for your objection to be successful in getting a book like that removed from your child's school. This segment is brought to you by Eastside Weight Loss Clinic. Sick of fad diets that work for a couple months and then you gain all the weight back? Well, I'm down 37 pounds on the Eastside Weight Loss Clinic program, and I've kept that weight off for more than a year. Schedule your free 15-minute consultation today at eastsideweightlossclinic.com. A couple bills that we followed that were education related this year. The bill that the 8th graders from Eatonville came up with that would have mandated pledge education in schools. Hey, we say the pledge every day. Let's teach kids why they say the Pledge of Allegiance. Let's teach them a little bit about this wonderful country of ours. Nope, dead. That bill doesn't go anywhere because Democrats patriotism isn't high on their list in terms of what they want to teach kids. Let's see, a bill that would have improved Holocaust education in our schools during a time of rising anti-Semitism, arguably one of the most important periods of history for our kids to learn about. So a bill that would improve Holocaust education? No, I don't think so. Not this year. Democrats in Olympia put a poison pill amendment in it to make it more inclusive. Like inclusive for who? The Nazis? The Hitler lovers? And so Republicans are like, look, we're not going to pass this thing with your weird inclusivity amendment. So pledge education, nah, not a priority. Holocaust education, nah, not a priority. Oh, making sure that we're teaching gender ideology in schools, yeah, top priority in Olympia. Senate Bill 5462, still alive. In fact, it has a hearing today. And I don't see any reason why Democrats aren't going to push this thing through. Remember, it would require basically inclusive learning materials in school, so inclusive to the LGBTQ community, inclusive to different races and gender identities, inclusive to neurodiverse students. So they want to make every public school be as woke as Seattle, is essentially what this bill is about. So that's racing through. Meanwhile, over the weekend, news that House Bill 2331 is heading to the governor's desk. So House Bill 2331 now has been passed by the House and the Senate, and its sole purpose is to make it harder for parents to object to certain books in school, particularly if those books tell the story of a protected class, like the LGBTQ community. So Jack of Hearts has been an example that's been thrown about, which is described by its author in the little explanation of what the book's about. Jack has a lot of sex, and he's not ashamed of it. But then the worst unexpectedly strikes when Jack starts writing a teen sex advice column for an online site. He begins to receive creepy and threatening love letters that attempt to force Jack to curb his sexuality and personality. Now it's up to Jack and his best friends to uncover the stalker before their love becomes dangerous. So under House Bill 2331, which is now going to be signed into law by the governor, if you're a parent and you object to your child being read Jack of Hearts about this kid's active sex life, well, this bill makes it harder for your objection to be successful in getting a book like that removed from your child's school. I would also note that that bill, again, now heading to the governor, going to become law, is also the bill that a Republican state senator tried to push an amendment on that would have just said, okay, but can we agree that at least none of these books should be pornographic in nature? And then Democrats shot him down.
This kind of printed visual material of dirty sexual talk and pictures of sexual activity and have no place in our K-12 schools at all.
We need to move forward. I'm asking for a no on this this amendment. And so let's say all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, nay.
Nay.
The amendment has failed.
Yeah, so think about that. Let's just recap those priorities. Pledge education bill, put forth by 8th graders, sound reasoning, easy thing to adopt, nah. Holocaust education bill at a time of rising anti-Semitism, no. Pushing gender ideology on every public school district in the state, yep, let's get that one to the governor. Making it harder for parents to object to even sexually explicit books in their child's school, yep. Get that to Inslee's desk, ASAP. Meanwhile, test scores are in the toilet. That is the priority of the majority party when it comes to the education of your kids. Wild stuff.